I'm not. I'm. I'm not making cat videos, bro. We talked about this.
Make cat
I
videos.
don't. They're
Make cat videos.
they're
Make
not
them.
making that much money.
They're making a fortune.
How much?
Look, it's a lot of money, huh? Cat videos. Cat videos.
All right, you. So you guys are here, and you're here because you want to know that one thing that will make you blast off to the next level. The one thing that every spiritual beginner slips on in the beginning of their journey. Well, here it is. But first, a word from our sponsors.
You don't have any sponsors.
All right, maybe we'll make one cat video. All right, first things first. What even is the next level? All right, here's a big statement that you guys probably aren't going to like too much. The next level is not the fourth dimension. The next level is not the fifth dimension. Everyone will come on here till they're blue in the face and talk about the fifth dimension is this, and you transcend polarity, and all bad things go away. It doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that. That's a whole other topic of what the fourth and fifth dimension is, but basically the next level is not somewhere else. The next level is your ability to manipulate the material world around you. And I know that sort of gets a lot of heat because the material world isn't the thing that we're supposed to be going towards, but hey, I'm sorry to break it to you. So you're not going to get somewhere better by escaping where you are. You are going to make where you are better. That's transcendence. That's ascending. That is why we are here. The next level is learning natural law. The next level is learning natural law so that you can materialize and manifest what you want that much faster, that much more in alignment with your goals, and more in alignment with what's going to make you happy at the end of the day, what's going to make you smile at the end of the day. If you're going to be pumping out content all day, are you happy doing it? If you're going to be building houses all day, you know what I mean? That's the next step is learning how to. Anywho, the next level is not the fourth dimension or ascension. All those topics, are they relevant? Yes, they're relevant. But are they crucial to what's going on right now? Absolutely not. Mastering the mind and mastering natural law is what's going to get you to the next level. And the next level is you're in it, baby. You are at the next level. And how are you doing? Are you failing? Look, when you get to a level and you're failing, you don't skip that level and go to the next one. You're failing because you haven't learned the rules and you haven't learned how to pass the level that you're at. That's the next level is now, baby. You've made it. Welcome. Take your shoes off. Stay a while. Come on in. My name's Keith, man of letters. So you're bringing some knowledge, information, and hopefully at the very least a bit of entertainment. If you're new to the channel, hey, subscribe. We have a whole bunch of goodies coming your way. A whole bunch of goodies. All right, I'm not going to make a lot of friends when I say this, or maybe I will. Maybe I will. But I'm not here to teach entry level. I've been doing entry level stuff on this channel and YouTube in general, and the books that I've written and the seminars that I've given. I've been doing entry level stuff for at least a decade now. I don't want to do entry level stuff anymore. I want my squad to build pyramids. I want my squad to reforest the Sahara Desert. I want my squad to be so affluent, so wealthy, so rich that they have the resources to hire their own team of archaeologists to find out what really happened at the Sphinx. You know what I'm saying? Yes, I'm down for spirituality. Yes, I'm down for ascending. Yes, I'm down for all these things. But here's the problem. When I have conversations with spiritual folk and they're such beautiful conversations. I love them. I love them so much. We talk about the mysteries of the universe. We talk about hidden technology. We talk about lost archaeology and lost civilizations. We talk about alternate technologies and things and it's endless. And the things that we want to do and the things that we want to create, it's endless, right? But no one's talking about how to make money. What do you think the money is going to come from to reforest the Sahara Desert? What do you think the money is going to come from to build your own free electricity device like Tesla had? I'm talking the OG Tesla. You think Tesla was able to build all those machines and mechanisms without money. He had sponsors, he had donors. Homeboy hustled to make that cash, to make that invention. And that's where I'm at. That's why the shift in my channel is because it's a new age, man. And I'm tired of people trying to get to the fourth dimension. I'm tired of people trying to get to the fifth dimension. I'm tired of our squad demonizing the material realm. I'm tired of our squad, demonizing bad things and they want everything to be fluffy, and they want it. Well, there's a time and place. You know what I mean? That's why I said this video might not make a lot of friends. I get it, but that's fine, because maybe I'm only speaking to the leaders. Maybe I'm only speaking to the 1, 2, 3% of the spiritual community, who are the ones who are going to be the actual movers and shakers, the ones who are going to be the CEOs, the ones who are going to start businesses, the ones who are going to have 6, 7, 8-digit incomes. Maybe that's who we're speaking to now, which is fine, man, because there's nothing wrong with that. Maybe that's just I'm getting older, I got a family, I'm 35 now, you know what I mean? Anywho, I've had my time to play, I've had my fun, I've had my walks in the mountains with aimlessness and go with the flow, and man, it was beautiful. I loved it so much. Everyone should do that. Everyone needs to feel the feeling of pure freedom and pure bliss and pure just ease and grace. However, you don't learn at that point. You don't learn so much. Your character doesn't develop, your skills don't develop. Because you don't need to develop anything. The character doesn't need to be there, skill doesn't need to be there. The ability to overcome obstacles isn't there, because your goal is to go the easiest route possible at every chance. Be like Watson and go with the flow, you know what I mean? As you should have been doing, but now we're in a new era. At least, the 1, 2, 3, 4% of us who are aiming for it. And look, I don't know what this is all going to entail, how it unfolds. I'm no master shaman, master guru. I may be your guide on the path, but I'm only a couple steps ahead of you in a really dark ass tunnel. So if any one of us is going to step over the edge and fall to our demise, it's going to be your boy. But I'm okay. I'll bear that grunt. Someone's got to blaze the trail. Look, my PR guy said that I'm not supposed to give away the point of this video until the end so that I can keep up engagement, but fuck that.
We need the viewer engagement.
Mr.
Don't give
Cat
it away.
video.
Cats! Don't give it away.
They call themselves God, as in big G, not little g, and they say that truth is what they say it is. They say it's all subjective. They say it's all based on your perception. They say everything out there is an illusion. I'm the only thing that's real. My thoughts are what determine truth, not everything out there. And that is a terrible thought process. It is the biggest pitfall. I was listening to this ex-Satanist give a speech. And that's solipsism, I believe, technically is what it is. And that Satanists actually, and the elites, the ones who rule the world, are the ones who are pushing that so much in the spiritual community. And here's the reason why. It means there's no such thing as truth with a big T, which means you can do what you want, say what you want, act as you want, and nothing matters. It means you shouldn't read books. It means knowledge is useless, because what use is knowledge if you can just say that's actually wrong, that's just your opinion, that's just your perspective. I choose to see it a different way. Who cares how you choose to see it, or how there is objective truth in this world. And why is that important? How does that help you along your spiritual path? It helps you along your spiritual path because there's something called natural law. And that's what we study big on this channel. That's like spirituality 101, natural law. One of those principles is mind is all. Mind is origin of all things. You guys know as laws as above, so below, which we call the law of correspondence. Law of vibration, everything moves. Law of gender, everything has a masculine and a feminine representation. And the combination of the two things, the more perfect the combination of those two things, the more perfect the creation. Law of cause and effect, you can't have a cause that doesn't have in it a piece of the effect. You can't, you know what I mean? You can't, polarity, if something exists, there's going to be polar opposites. The polar opposites define each other. Rhythm, you're always going to have the pendulum swinging from light to dark, sadness to anger. We rise up and down the degree of manifestation, but we don't negate manifestation. This is why I started off that video when I said it's ridiculous when people say you're going to transcend into the 4D and you're going to get rid of polarity. No, you're not. As above, so below, right? If it exists in the heavens, it exists here. If it exists here, it exists in the heavens. So if polarity exists here, it also exists in the heavens. Again, the degree of manifestation changes. How it shows up changes. It can show up in a better light, a more positive light, but it's still going to show up. There are still going to be polar differences, polar opposites. You cannot transcend that. Ever. I don't care what dimension you live in. There's going to be differences between things, polarity. There's going to be cause and effect. You do one thing, there's going to be repercussions of that. This is what we learned. This is spirituality 101. You can see that on it's all over my channel. I actually think I might have taken the whole course down because the course is now on my website, but it's here nonetheless. Look, there's little truths and big truths. Big truth, the absolute truth, which absolutely exists in spite of your perception of it, is good versus evil type shit. Little truth is knowing right or wrong in your own life for what's best for your soul. There's micro and there's macro. An absolute and a degraded fractioned version of that thing that exists everywhere and at every time simultaneously. And so all that shit could come together in a meaningful way. There has to be rules. For everything to come together in a meaningful way, there has to be rules set in place so that things don't fall apart. The rules aren't there to limit you. They're there because it gives you an infinite container to play in an infinite universe, infinite objects, infinite ideas, and therefore infinite inventions. The mind truly is the limit.
Hey, bro, are you reading from a script? I thought this was supposed to be free flow. What's good? Hey, I'm talking to you. Hey.
Yeah, bro, I gotta read from a script sometimes. I'm trying to give inspirational speeches, man. How do you think we get those Patreon members? I'm trying to get subscribers, dog. I'm trying to get that silver 100,000 subscriber plaque, man. Give me a break, dude.
Cat videos.
Look, I understand that this might only apply to the 1, 2, 3% of the spiritual community. That's fine. That seems to be... I'm guiding this channel towards the leaders of the community and the move makers and the shifters, the CEOs, the ones who are going to be funding the cool projects that the rest of the community want to do. And I love it. That's cool. We'll shift gears, man, because we laid the foundation. Now it's time to shift gears. And this information that I'm presenting is incredibly important because we allow ourselves too many excuses not to do what we really want done. We allow ourselves excuses under the guise of, I'm going with the flow, or I need to go with the flow this time. Or under the guise of, oh, it's just not in alignment. We all know these laws. We know natural law, the ones that I described in the video. When I say as above, so below, we get that. Polarity, we get that. Vibration, we get that. We do. But the ego tricks us, and it cherry picks law, it cherry picks natural law to take us back towards comfort, because that's the main goal of the animal body. The human animal body is comfort and protection, and we will bypass happiness for comfort every time, almost every time. We will bypass happiness for comfort. Long-term happiness, we know, is eating well and exercising because health is wealth. But comfort is, I'm having a bad day, so I'm going to have a beer and watch Netflix, which I literally did yesterday. I'm not hating on you for it. I'm just saying we go towards comfort. We do. We do. And we have to know, and the movers and the shakers and the powerhouses of the spiritual community can't operate from there anymore. We have to be able to make a decision, and we have to have absolute clarity in what it is that we want, so that we can have absolute clarity in truth, in objective truth. If you have a business and you haven't started it because it's uncomfortable, because there's uncomfort in writing out your business plan, or because you're allowing the excuse of, oh, I don't know and have enough information, or whatever the excuses that you've given yourself. What is that? Do you have anything to add?
Hear me out. Cat sorcerers.
I figured. How do you guys feel about cat videos? Should we make cat? Should we do like one cat? It's gonna mess up our demographic though, dude. You're gonna have. We need better ideas from you. All right, make yourself useful, please. Make yourself useful. All right. Hey, if you guys are still here, please check out our video on natural law. It's on the Hermetic philosophy on our channel. If you want to learn more, and we will continue going we will continue going. All right, I'll see you guys soon. Okay, latest.